Nighttime bathroom breaks? You're not alone. Many people experience the same problem. Do you know the feeling of being woken up in the middle of the night by the urge to urinate? It can be frustrating, especially when you've just fallen into a deep sleep. You stumble sleepily into the bathroom, only to find that you can't get back to sleep for the rest of the night. Not only can this disrupt your sleep pattern, but it can also affect your energy and mood the next day. Don't worry, you're not alone. This problem affects people of all ages and genders. Millions of people struggle with nighttime urination, also known as nocturia. It's a common problem that is often underestimated. In this video, we want to address this annoying problem, explore its causes, and, above all, find solutions. Stick around until the end of the video to benefit from this added value. There are many possible reasons for nocturia, ranging from simple lifestyle habits to medical conditions. So, make yourself comfortable and let's explore the world of nighttime toilet trips together and how you can get rid of them once and for all. We'll discuss various strategies and tips that can help you sleep better and make your nights restful again. From adjusting your drinking habits to special exercises and medical advice, we've got you covered. Stay tuned and discover how you can enjoy your nights again without constantly running to the toilet. What exactly is nocturia? Nocturia sounds complicated, but it's not. It's simple. If you have to get up more than once a night to pee, you may be suffering from nocturia. And believe me, it's more common than you think. Studies show that about 1 in 3 adults is affected, and it becomes even more likely with age. So don't be ashamed. Talk about it openly. The more we know about nocturia, the better we can combat it. Lack of sleep isn't the only problem. Sure, the most obvious downside of nighttime urination is sleep deprivation. But nocturia can have much more far-reaching consequences. Constant tiredness during the day, difficulty concentrating, irritability. The list goes on. And as if that weren't enough, nocturia also increases the risk of falls, especially in older people. So take the problem seriously and do something about it. Who is to blame? The good news is that nocturia does not always have a serious cause. Often, it is simply bad habits that promote the urge to urinate at night. Too much coffee or alcohol in the evening, a heavy, late dinner. All of these can cause the bladder to go into overdrive. However, certain medications, such as diuretics, can also play a role. In other cases, there are more serious underlying conditions, such as an enlarged prostate or diabetes. Therefore, if you are unsure, always consult your doctor. Stay away from these foods and drinks. Don't want to irritate your bladder unnecessarily at night. Then you should avoid certain foods and drinks before going to bed. These include coffee and black tea. The caffeine they contain has a diuretic effect. Alcohol dehydrates the body and inhibits the production of the hormone that regulates urine production. Spicy foods can irritate the bladder. Citrus fruits are also diuretic and can irritate the bladder. Sweets and sugary foods also increase urine production. Effective solutions. Enough suffering. No more sleep deprivation. Now it's time to get those nighttime trips to the toilet under control. Here are a few effective tips. Drink less in the evening. Try to drink less from 4 hours before going to bed. The right evening routine. Set yourself a regular bedtime and relax before going to bed. Pelvic floor exercises. Strengthen your pelvic floor muscles with targeted exercises. Put your legs up. This reduces water retention in the legs. Adjust your medication. Talk to your doctor about whether you can adjust your intake of diuretic medication. Personal anecdotes. Laughter allowed, sleep encouraged. I admit, I used to have my own nighttime escapades to the bathroom. It was almost a ritual that woke me up and led me through the dark corridors. Sometimes I would stand on the balcony and look out into the night while trying to get sleepy again, especially after days of filming with class, when we had once again had one too many. Those evenings were always full of laughter and stories we told each other while drinking one beer after another. But I felt the consequences during the night and the next morning. At some point, however, it became too much for me. I realized that these nighttime interruptions were not only affecting my sleep, but also my mood and energy during the day. I often sat pensively in the park and wondered how I could change this, constantly tired and irritable. It couldn't go on like this. I felt like a zombie shuffling through the day, always looking for the next place to take a nap. It was clear that I had to make a change. So I changed my habits and cut out coffee and alcohol in the evening. It wasn't easy to give up these little pleasures, but I knew it was necessary. Instead, I started drinking soothing teas in the evening and focusing on relaxing activities. And lo and behold, my nighttime trips to the toilet became fewer. I was finally able to sleep through the night and woke up refreshed and full of energy. It was like I had started a new life. It's really amazing how much even small changes can improve sleep. Sometimes it's the simplest things that make the biggest difference. Now I enjoy my days much more and can live life to the fullest. Natural support for the prostate. Another issue that often comes up in connection with nighttime urination is the prostate. Many men, especially those of advanced age, notice that they need to go to the toilet more often, especially at night. This can not only disturb sleep, but also significantly impair quality of life. An enlarged prostate can lead to problems with urination, especially in men. This enlargement, also known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, is a common condition that affects many men. Symptoms can range from a weak urine stream to a feeling of incomplete bladder emptying. This is where Prostavive comes in, a dietary supplement designed to support prostate health naturally. It has been developed to help men suffering from the symptoms of an enlarged prostate and promises to improve quality of life. With ingredients such as saw palmetto, stinging nettle, and zinc, Prostavive is designed to inhibit inflammation, regulate hormone balance, and thus contribute to improved bladder control. These natural ingredients are known for their positive effects on the prostate and have been used in naturopathy for years. Does Prostavive really deliver what it promises? Many users report positive experiences and a noticeable improvement in their symptoms. Nevertheless, it is important to have realistic expectations and understand that the effects can vary from person to person. Of course, I cannot give medical advice. Every body reacts differently, and what works for one person may not necessarily work for another. It is always advisable to obtain comprehensive information and consider various options. However, user reports sound promising. Many men report improved bladder control and a reduction in nighttime trips to the toilet. This positive feedback gives hope and shows that Prostavive can be a valuable aid for many people. It is best to talk to your doctor about whether Prostavive is right for you. A doctor can better assess your individual situation and give you sound advice. It is important to consider all health aspects and make an informed decision. Important note: I'm not a doctor and cannot give medical advice. The information I share here is based on research and experience reports and is intended for general information purposes only. The information in this article is for general information purposes only and does not replace the advice of a doctor or pharmacist. It is always advisable to consult a professional if you have any health questions or concerns. If you have any health complaints, you should always consult a doctor. Only a doctor can make an accurate diagnosis and recommend the appropriate treatment. Your health should always come first. When is it time to see a doctor? If you do not notice any improvement in your symptoms despite the tips and home remedies mentioned above, it is important to see a doctor. This is especially true if you notice blood in your urine, you experience pain when urinating, you suddenly feel much thirstier than usual, you suffer from incontinence, sleep instead of peeing. The future is restful. Nocturia is a widespread problem that can severely impair the sleep and quality of life of those affected. But with the right measures and a healthy dose of humor, you can regain your nighttime peace. So, Let's join forces in the fight against nighttime trips to the toilet and finally get a good night's sleep again. We have now reached the end of the video. For more content like this, please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. All the best and see you in the next video.